Mine shows the other one.
It's filming. Okay, thanks. And Kim's filming anyway. But I would like to have this because we really have to make people aware of what's going on. This is for Sean. So Dan Hartman, Sean's father, is suing the government of Canada and Pfizer for wrongful death of his young son, Sean. Sean died September 27, 2021. He had to take that experiment in order to play hockey. Like many children, many people had to take that as germ caused gene therapy, that medical experiment. And people have been injured, people have lost their lives. Well, Dan Hartman is our neighbor. He lived, he's no longer there, but he lived in Beaton, and that's not very far from here. So he was the first one that I'd heard who had died back in 2021. And knowing, because I also lived up here, that was my neighbor, not only here in Ontario, but right here in Beaton, Ontario. This young, look at his innocent face. This young boy, you know, he's gone, and his father is obviously heartbroken. And so he's a lawyer, I believe the lawyer reached out to him. But he's got a lawyer, the lawyer, Umar something, sorry you'll find that name, but he's the lawyer who represented Sheila Lewis. Some of you may remember Sheila had to get a lung transplant, but they wouldn't allow it unless she got the experiment. And I don't use that C word, any of the C words. Sometimes, when I'm really mad. But that C word, so Sheila refused right up until her dying breath. And but Umar, the lawyer, had represented her and had won, but she lost her life. So my understanding is that the lawyer reached out to Dan Hartman and said, I will represent you. So Dan is now represented. He has filed 2 lawsuits, like I said, one for the government of Canada and one to Pfizer. So we really need to help him raise the funds to pay for these lawsuits. Unfortunately, lawsuits, like Dan said the other night, I was up in Newmarket, and he did a speech, and he said, you know, it would cost like, I think he said like $7.3 trillion to, you know, obviously he's exaggerating, but it's so far out of the realm of a normal person to pay these legal fees. And he said, you know, joking, but he said if it were up to me, it'd be $56.95. Like, really, people, come on. But we do need to help him as a Freedom family, as citizens, as people of this planet, to help Dan fight this whole thing that has taken on a bigger and bigger problem because we got the WHO, and I don't really want to go into that because truly I don't want to say that C word. I really don't today. So, there's a big problem. So anybody, there's a few of us, Priscilla Butch, Jeremy, Dave, I don't know who else has got a ticket. We're going up to Creemore tonight. We paid for that ticket. Tamara Leach will be up there, and I think there might be other special guests. And we will support them through our ticket price. And anybody, I would think, it's so close to here. If you guys didn't get a ticket, because I know it's sold out, you could probably just get to the parking lot, party in the parking lot, and donate. Oh yeah, the donation. You can go to Gift and Go, and Gift and Go, you can give through that. So obviously, like everyone says, every amount is important and appreciated. $5, 500, 5,000, whatever you can give. I know Dan would be more than appreciated. This is a man like any parent would be. Is devastated. He's heartbroken, and he's determined to take those efforts to court. So let's fight with him. Okay.
Freedom.
Thank you, Lynn. Yes, I have talked to Dan a few times about holding justice for Sean, justice for all rally here in Shelburne. I'm going to talk in person with him tonight about that, hopefully, because anything, we've never really been about shaking a can in Shelburne, but anything we can do to help Dan Hartman in his fight, because that is our fight. His son is dead because of these mandates, because of lack of informed consent, because we were lied to. At that, I'm going to ask Polish Peter, where are you, Peter?